Hello and welcome to my video. Today I want to show you what it looks like when a two-stage snowblower has a stretched belt. Here you can see I've got the auger going on my snowblower, but it's going fairly slow, and as I start to go into the snow it just bogs right down and actually comes to a halt eventually. So this is a pretty common problem. The belt is already at its tightest adjustment, so when it starts to do this, then you know that it's time to replace it. Now, replacing an auger belt can seem like something difficult, but it's really quite simple on this snowblower. This is a Toro 521, really popular between the late 80s and early 90s. Parts are really cheap, so sometimes it needs maintenance, but at least it doesn't cost much when you do it yourself at home. So first thing is to take the cover off the belts. There's only 2 bolts that hold this on, so I'll go ahead and zip those off. Then the cover just pops right out of place. Very simple, and at this point I'm basically halfway done. This is only about a 10-minute project to replace the belt. So here on the front you can see the auger belt, and I can move it very easily with my fingers so you know it's loose. In fact, you can see the auger pulley in the bottom is moving, which tells me I'm going to have to replace the bearing also. But for now, just a belt will do it to at least clear the snow out of my driveway. So that's the auger pulley on the bottom, the large one. On the left is the tensioner, and the small pulley on top that has 2 belts on it is the engine pulley. So you can see how loose that belt is just sitting on there, and it just slides right off. So it's pretty much past time to need replaced. So I'll take it off the small pulley first. It's easiest to get off the small pulley. Then on the bottom side of the tensioner there's a brake, so I'll move the tensioner forward, slide it off the auger pulley, and it just slides right out of there. No problem, very easy. So I have a new belt already, ready to go here. And the new belt doesn't really look any different than the old one. The old belt doesn't look stretched, but you could see how loose it was on there. So I'll slide this into place, put it around the large pulley first. Once I get around the large pulley, I'll move the tensioner again to release the brake off the pulley, and then just slide it up into place and put it onto the engine pulley last, since that's the smallest pulley. And you can see already how much tighter that new belt is, so that's encouraging. Now, once the new belt is in place, I'm just going to adjust the belt guide here. And you don't want this to touch the belts, but you want to be close to the belts. Make sure that they don't somehow, like if you hit something with the auger, you don't want the belts to pop off suddenly. So I'll tighten that down. Once that's in place, I'll just put the cover back on, and that's really it. It's a very easy job. So this is something that you may pay a small engine repair shop $50 or $100 to do. But you can just go out to the store and get a new belt off the shelf very easily. I got my belt from Amazon, $15, and about a 10-minute job here, I'm back out blowing snow again. So thanks for watching my video, and please leave any comments or like the video if this was helpful to you, and I'll continue to try and post some more helpful videos in the future. So thank you everybody, and stay warm out there.